Hey everyone, it's Anthony Allen Ramos. All right, so iconic entertainer Lynda Carter, of course, aka Wonder Woman, has just released a fierce remix of her single Human and Divine with David Audet. And let me tell you, it is gonna get you dancing. It is exactly what we need. We need some joy in our lives. And I think this song is gonna reach a whole new audience now, which is super cool. You know, of course, Lynda is one of our LGBTQ community's most loyal allies, and I'm so excited to be chatting with her right now. How are you, Lynda?
I am just great, and I'm very excited to be chatting with you too. I am very much an ally of the LGBTQ plus community, and part of it is just the joy. There is such a joyous peace from the time that I was a young girl, and in bands and in places where people are, where you're meeting a mix of people, and having an understanding of what all that meant, and you know, that's just kind of who I am.
And we love that. And I want to talk more about your allyship, but we got to start with this new music. So this single, Human and Divine, came out last year. Very important song for you, important message, I think, you know, especially for all of us to hear right now. But fast forward to now, you are partnering with the iconic DJ, David Audet, who has done remixes for everyone in this business. And so tell me about why you wanted to turn this song into kind of a club jam now.
Well, I don't think that I wanted to do that. I mean, with me, you're going to get total honesty. I was not looking to do that, as I would not be looking to accomplish anything with any particular music. I think how Dave Audet saw it, and he jumped on wanting to do it. So we were looking for someone, and it was a thought from the record company that I do this, and I just was so reluctant with this music. And then they said Dave Audet, and I knew some of his music, and I met him, and that just sealed it without ever hearing what his thoughts were or whatever. He got the point. He said, I never talk about what I'm going to do, but I just said, have at it. And he thrilled me.
It's great because it is really bridging, because, you know, the LGBTQ community tends to love a dance remix. And I know that you are such an ally. So it's kind of bringing all your worlds together, which I love. But this song, Human and Divine, even with the club beat to it, has a very important message. How would you describe the message of Human and Divine?
Well, I think like life, like us, like your community, like ours, we're always moving and growing. And how do you define love? You know, and it's not in religious terms, it's something within us, and it's divine, and that is a part of us that is divine, and that is the love that we share and the love that we feel. So I made this song about that, and then Dave took it and he made it a much more about the celebration of that. No matter where it is, even if you've lost someone, or you're falling in love, or wherever it is divine. I mean, love is human and divine, and it's got that celebration in it, and I think he did that with it.
100%. And everyone, I mean, you can go stream it right now. You'll be dancing in your living room like I was a second ago. But in all seriousness, Lynda, you have been, you know, for years. I remember seeing you at pride parades. And then I think, but even more recently with social media, you've been really just double downing on your commitment to supporting our community. And I think with where we are right now with this the horrible things that are really happening to the transgender community specifically, kind of where we're at in this movement. I know you recently tweeted just a couple hours ago or yesterday. I want to read it because I think it's so important. You said, "I cannot think of anything that helps women's rights less than pinning the blame on trans women. They face so much violence and scrutiny as is. Leave them alone and focus on the real war on women. It's happening in the courts and the legislatures around the country." You know, this is obviously coming on the heels of some other notable people, you know, kind of looking to kind of tear down the trans community. Why was it so important to you to lend your voice and support trans women specifically?
I think it's courageous and brave for these people to have an identity and to be going after it. It is uniquely theirs. It is unique to them. And I embrace that. As a female, what's happening in the real war on women is stunning. And I think we need to focus on that.
What would you say to anyone out there that, you know, continues to use their platform to maybe, you know, to kind of divide people and to kind of, you know, not support the LGBTQ community or the transgender community?
You really want to know?
Yes, we need to hear it. We need the support.
It is what shield are they which shield are they using? Is it what type of homophobia? Is it religious homophobia, or is it that shield? Is it I don't know, I just think it's wrong shield? Is it ignorant shield? Is it which shield, you know, are they which shield are they using? There are things that we all have in common, and loss certainly is one of them. We have all experienced loss. We've all experienced having feelings of being treated unfairly, of being misunderstood. And, you know, possibly people think that doesn't happen to me.
You mentioned shield, and it reminded me of something you said recently about Wonder Woman. You said that if you don't think that Wonder Woman is a queer or trans icon, then you're not paying attention. Tell me more about what you meant by that, because I love that you were calling that out.
Well, that was the tweet that started some of that stirred the pot, let's say, quite a bit. And I would say that I'm a pot stirrer from way back. But it is like some petulant person, I could just imagine going, she is not a gay icon. Duh. It's like, it's the transformation. I think it's the secret self. I think it's also the color scheme. It's it's just, you know, the
fierce and
that you can't be hurt.
Right. And I think, you know, you mentioned about, you know, wanting to support the overall community early on. I'm curious, you know, because you've had such a successful long career. Was there someone early in your career that was of the LGBTQ community, or was there a family member that you met that, you know, I'm always curious about why and when that moment was when people said, you know what, like, I want to be a supporter, I want to be a vocal ally?
Well, one of the first boys that I met that I liked a lot. He was 2 years older. He turned out that he was gay, but that really wasn't it. It was knowing makeup artists and being in that theater and makeup artists and backstages and dancers and the like. But I will say that the first time I was taken to a gay bar, I'd never been to one. He knew I had never been to a gay bar, so they set me up. They totally set me up. I was very famous at the time, Wonder Woman, and so he, Way Bandy, who was a very famous famous makeup artist, and he was all dolled up, and we pranced in, and of course, all the men were dancing together, and it was very audacious New York gay bar, and it was just hysterically funny. And they were just watching my eyes bug out. You know, I'm a girl from Arizona. I'm 19 years old or something, 20 years old or whatever it was, however old I was. And I just enjoy being around my gay and lesbian friends so much.
I love that.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy I don't enjoy the hard times, but you know, and there's no way that you can understand it unless you live it.
Yeah.
And I do not pretend that I do.
Well, I love to hear that. And, you know, it's funny, I was thinking, you mentioned the gay bar that you went to. You also talked recently because now there are measures being brought forward to basically target drag queens and say that people that are not 18 years old or older should not be allowed to go to these drag queen brunches or drag queen story hours. I know you've probably spent some time around some drag queens. What's your reaction to this latest attack on the community?
What I think the most scary things at story time and birthday parties are clowns.
I agree. See, drag queens are not scary. They should. There's nothing
Drag
bad
queens
happens, right?
are not scary. Come on, you guys, stop it.
That's right. So going back to the music, because you know, it's all like a thread here. We're talking about gay clubs. I could see this song, your new remix for Human and Divine, remixed by David Audet, being played at some of those bars and clubs.
I hope they do.
What's next? Are we thinking a music video? Are you gonna take this song on the road? What do you think?
Well, I'm thinking I have a new batch of 10 or 11 original songs that are being mixed right now.
Amazing.
And one is sort of a protest song, and one is what would you call it? It's a mix between, it's also a protest song. It's a little like, it's a girls protest against some guys.
Well, I'm excited for that next one. But Lynda, thank you so much again. Thank you for your allyship. I appreciate you speaking out on all of these.
And you are too cute.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And just a reminder, everyone, you can get Lynda Carter's Human and Divine David Audet remix right now. It's available wherever you can stream music. And like she told us, there's going to be new jams coming. So we will be anxiously.
New jams coming.
That's right. Well, thanks so much, Lynda.
Bye-bye.